grows, anything goes. Devil is a lie, looking for the prize. That's eternal life, and bringing the things in my mind. I'm talking real peace of mind. That's something money can't buy.
What's up, YouTube fam? It's your boy KingMarcell, and I'm back with another video. So we about to check out the a Patrick CC video. I really like Patrick videos, you know what I'm saying? He be getting down to the nitty gritty and stuff. So make sure you guys go over there and subscribe up to his channel, and make sure you guys subscribe up here and hit the like button and hit the notification bell so you're notified whenever I do drop a video. But the title of this video is Kendrick responded, and it's bad for Drake, and this definitely is. Y'all already know we King Kendrick over here, because y'all already know we KingMarcell over here, you know what I'm saying? We get that whole we nothing but black kings, you feel me? So that's what we rocking with. That's the team we own, you know what I'm saying? We ain't messing with them other people, you know what I'm saying, who name we can't say because they try to act like they boogeyman and shit. But make sure you guys like up and subscribe up, and down below tell me who team y'all on. Y'all team Kendrick or team Drake, you know what I'm saying? But let's get right into this reaction.
I made some predictions in my previous video about the Kendrick and Drake beef, and I gotta say, I am proud of myself. Now, I was not right about everything, but this is panning out exactly the way I thought it would. So Kendrick responds to Drake's push-ups and tailor-made diss tracks with a 6-minute track called Euphoria. And no, this song is not Kendrick doing lyrical gymnastics or writing quintuple entendres like Drake and really all of Kendrick and Drake fans expected. Kendrick is rapping clearly and directly, and I predicted that people would try to downplay Kendrick.
Triple entendres, quadruple entendres in there. It just went over y'all niggas' head. That's all that is.
Record because he didn't write some Shakespearean level diss track, and that's exactly what they're doing. But what Kendrick was really doing was trying to be as clear and as coherent as possible to break down Drake's intentions. You know, he might break down stuff, so we gonna put this on the big screen. So we didn't really have to guess what Kendrick was saying. With that being said, there are a couple bars in here that I do feel like are maybe a little bit deeper than what we're seeing. Like why the record is called Euphoria in the first place. Exactly. Now, Drake executive produced a really popular TV show called Euphoria.
Right. I forgot to speak on that. But you know what I'm saying? We here with Patrick video. You know what I'm saying? We gonna let him explain it and break it down.
Kendrick just on his genius SEO marketing strategy. Every time someone types in Drake Euphoria, Kendrick's song comes up. But then again, one of the main things that happens during the show Euphoria is just teenagers having sex. Why?
Yeah, and that's why I couldn't get into that show. Like my fiance had been watching that show, and you know, since she was trying to get me to watch it, couldn't get into it. I'm just like, why are they making it like? Why are they making adults want to feel like it's okay to watch kids have sex? That's what I got from it. And them doing drugs and shit. And it's like, yeah, they 17 now, but I feel like they're just going to keep shortening the age. Like, that shit weird.
Producing a show where teenagers are constantly having sex. But considering that, it made me think about this next bar a little bit deeper. I make music to electrify them. You make music to pacify him. On the surface, Kendrick is just saying his music is exciting and Drake's is boring. But the use of the word pacify could be strategic here. Pacify means to soothe. It's like
a baby.
Pacifying
like a baby going out the baby.
Pacifier is. So maybe he's kind of leaning into the whole Drake is a pedo.
Ain't that a double entendre?
Drake did predict that Kendrick would say that Drake likes young girls, and we talked about that before, so there's something cooking there. But as I take you through the rest of the track, there's nothing in this song that's extremely layered. Like, sure, people are gonna dissect
it's because he trying to stall this nigga out. He like, nigga, you either stop fucking up the game the way you doing, or nigga, we finna expose you. That's what they on. Because again, it's not just Kendrick who's coming after him. It's half the industry. It's niggas that used to be cool with this nigga, or that we thought was cool with him. But Drake had always alluded to a lot of these niggas low-key didn't like him, but they had to put up with him because he's Drake. Why? Is it because he's Drake, or is it because what's behind the name Drake? The people that's behind the name Drake. The people that Drake claims to be. And I'm not talking about black or white. I'm talking about it's that other thing that Drake claims to be.
Easiest degree, but For the most part, Kendrick was as clear as he possibly could be.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick starts off the record by doing the classic reversed audio. Ooh, so cryptic. What could it possibly say?
Everything they say about me is true.
Everything they say about me is true. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. Now, Tommy Hilfiger has been long rumored to be an anti-black racist. FUBU is a black-owned clothing brand. So Kendrick is basically
and what is Tommy Hilfiger? See, y'all gotta start putting this together. What is so-called Tommy Hilfiger? Is he just a white man or is he something else? Like, please read between the lines because I can't say what it is because then they would strike this video down. But that should be a giveaway of who I'm talking about.
Chooses to side with someone who is allegedly anti-black, but Drake has also worn FUBU before, so I'm not really
as
sure
of recent
100% factual here. But one of the main angles throughout this entire diss track that Kendrick takes is actually what Rick Ross has been saying on social media this whole time, that Drake is a white boy or isn't black enough or has always tried so hard to be.
They saying white boy and saying he can't say nigga in replace of what they really want to say, and they going after Drake because they can't say and go after who they really want to go after.
Culture.
That's who he's saying to.
Fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough.
Literally.
More black features till you finally feel that you're black enough. Kendrick also said, I even hate when you say the N-word. But that's just me, I guess. And then the outro of Euphoria is him saying, nobody wants to hear Drake say the N-word anymore. So there's a beat switch around the 1 minute mark that really turns up the energy. The beginning was slow and somber and almost romantic. I thought my prediction of him making a pop record was going to come to fruition because if you remember, that's what I thought.
He knew what was at stake.
So I was like, damn, bro, I might have had this on the money, but it turns up into a rap record for sure. But after the beat switch, like, Kendrick is mostly focused on making a hot record for the radio. It's not very diss heavy in the beginning, but I thought these bars were funny. The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me aim it this way. I didn't point down though.
Yeah, at the point down.
Mistakes. Drake previously said that Kendrick never shot a gun or never did any type of violent crimes. Was this Kendrick saying, yeah, I have?
That was a triple entendre. Not only is he talking about a past experience that he had, he's talking about Drake. He's talking about the first time he been sneak dissing towards Drake. He was like, he ain't aimed down enough. He ain't been shooting this nigga. He been like, you know what I'm saying, shooting over his head, you know what I'm saying, like trying to spit a nigga. But he like, now he finna put that motherfucker on his ass. Pause, no diddy. And he finna, man. And at the same time, he's saying if that's a comeback at the Drake line when Drake said that he had to hike down. He said he had to hike down to talk to Kendrick. Kendrick like, nigga, I gotta aim down to shoot this Drake at you, nigga. Like, come on, man. Them balls, bro.
And here's
triple entendre.
Probably not. This was just Kendrick saying that he's going for Drake's head. You know, headshot. Come on. Kendrick said, yet he still go left, and I see two of them kissing and hugging on stage. Now, Drake
and that go left by is so like important because y'all need to understand the difference between the left and the right. And I know that sounds crazy, but I mean in the spiritual sense, y'all need to understand what is the left, but it's the left, my dumb man, the left and the right. Righteousness is the right. Wickedness is the left. That's why he's saying he's of the left. He keep going left. These niggas going left.
Probably not. This was just Kendrick saying that he's going for Drake's head. You know, headshot. Come on. Kendrick said, yet he still go left, and I see two of them kissing and hugging on stage. Yeah. Now, Drake is known for giving people their flowers on stage and telling the world how great they are, basically kissing and hugging them without actually physically doing it. Yeah. But there is also a picture of The Weeknd and Drake where they look like they are about to kiss, and, you know, the internet's gonna do what it does and Photoshop them actually kissing. He's also saying that Drake goes left, aka Drake is gay. Which Kendrick says multiple times that he thinks Drake is gay. We hate the bitches you fuck because they confuse themselves with real women. When I see you stand by Sexy Red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. That's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Literally. Diabolical for this one. Drake definitely thinks he's
look at this nigga. Hold on, man. I don't even want to pause right here, but man, this is who y'all saying is running shit though.
Kendrick is diabolical.
Like, hold on.
Drake.
Look at this nigga. This is who y'all saying is supposed to be running the game, bro. Get the fuck out of here. This should be pissing me off. We even having this conversation. And then I know motherfuckers gonna be quick to say, oh, you just a Kendrick stan. I wouldn't have given a fuck who knocked this nigga off. I wouldn't have gave a fuck. I was happy when Metro and them came out with that because I'm just like, finally, I knew this was how y'all always feeling about this nigga, bro. This nigga ain't it, man. This nigga is not it, bro. Coming up with these damn spells on the motherfucking radio and shit that y'all be falling for. Literal spells. He putting in y'all ear and shit. And it's not even just him, it's a group of these motherfucking witches and warlocks and shit, man. Motherfuckers tired of this shit. Straight the fuck up.
Thinks he's a bad bitch. One thing we know for sure is Kendrick pays attention to the memes. He pays attention to the internet.
Hey, that shit with 21 Savage, that man, come on, man. All this weird shit.
This run of bars is also really fire. I love him to death. And that ain't bars. I'll explain that phrase. It's nothing nobody can tell me. I don't want to talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. There's no
accent you can sell me,
which is
man.
him pointing at Drake's multiple fake accents, which I don't feel like people talk about enough.
Exactly.
Drake can speak
He's a culture vulture.
Just no matter where he is in the world.
He's a chameleon. He's a fucking reptilian. Fuck is y'all talking about, man? Wake up.
Weird and nobody ever really talks about it. Yeah, Cole and Aubrey know I'm selfish. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW.
What?
He said he was gonna explain it. I love him to death. Melly loves his friends to death.
Literally.
Love him so much that you might kill them. Like Melly allegedly killed his friends. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better off spinning again on him. You think about pushing me.
Like what?
Also saying what we've all been saying, like, Drake, why are you going after Kendrick? Why not push a T?
Why not push a T? He the one who really put all your shit out there.
On the podcast being like,
when I was making the record, in response, which was a real record, I know people think it's like some myth. And I just found myself saying things that, like, one seemed really out of character just because I was like deeply invested in the situation and getting very angry.
Ordering the same pizza from the same place.
You should have dropped it, nigga, instead of being on hold and let Jay Prince and them talk you out of dropping your shit. That long of an ad was just crazy, Chad. Hold on. That long of an ad was just crazy. But yeah, you being a hoe and then copping out, nigga, you did that.
Miller just lobbed a message.
You let them talk you into copping out, nigga. Because Jay Prince and them was like, nigga, you damn near wanted to get Pusha T touched, and they was like, nigga, we not doing that. That's why you dropped it.
I'm very angry.
What is you talking about?
Saying things that I don't know if in 2 years I'd want to hear myself say.
Really?
Right, but you saying this shit. Like, come on, bro.
Just drop the record, bro.
Thank
Kendrick
you, bro.
says that people know him as a lover, but he's a hater too. I hate the way you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way you dress. I hate the way you sneak diss. And this is where I'm doubling down on my thought that people are going to use this little run of bars as a way to devalue Kendrick's diss.
Yeah, when it's real, they don't fuck with this nigga. Y'all want them to lie and say, oh, I support this nigga and no, these niggas do not fuck with Drake. It's simple. Y'all want to be in the in-between. Y'all, I don't know what the fuck. Y'all like to supersede y'all selves on situations that y'all don't even know what the fuck going on for real. And I'm not saying I know everything that's going on, but I can tell just based off of the terrain of hip-hop that Drake has been a poison to the game. Period, Joe. And y'all eat this nigga shit up, bro. The nigga to me has not been relevant since Take Care. And then to find out Take Care wasn't even his album, it's like I can't even give him the credit of that. Y'all giving a nigga with ghostwriters with a whole fucking committee behind him props of being the greatest rapper right now. That shit's sick as fuck.
Rather than being some quintuple entendre. Again, people thought this was going to be this insanely deep writing that you needed an explanation for. But there's pretty much nothing in this song that you really need an explanation.
Literally, it was straightforward. It was fuck that nigga, man. Motherfuckers done hearing that nigga, and I promise y'all been done hearing that nigga.
Word for word.
Straight up.
People be like, damn, really took.
And then motherfuckers tried to make fun of Kanye when he said, I don't know a Drake song. Man, it's literally for the last couple years, it's only a couple songs, bro. There's only a very few Drake songs, and it's the ones that got played everywhere. It's the reason why I know him. Other than that, I don't be checking for this nigga no more, Joe. That's why he got to keep dropping. He got to keep stealing people's flows and accents and shit to stay relevant. Kendrick and Cole don't got to do that shit. This nigga do, because he ain't. man, this nigga
to come
real,
up with
bro.
this. This is what he was waiting for. And then look at this tweet. Can't believe Kendrick made his fans wait all this time for this Drake response. Drake was playing chess, bro. He knows all of you are bots. Your tweets, your words are predictable.
That shit
now, I did
weird.
want Kendrick to make more of a pop record, but I personally like that Kendrick went more simple. It's Drake. He doesn't need to prove to the world or to Drake that he is a better writer and rapper than him. Speaking of writers, Kendrick talks heavily about Drake's ghostwriters, which is something that's been talked about for years. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20 if I gotta smack dudes that
right, you kill that narrative he be trying to paint. These motherfuckers be master manipulators and trying to shape a narrative. No, nigga, you have a committee of people who write for you. That's why motherfuckers have been scared to say shit about Drake, because they like, if I do, it's gonna be me up against 20 other pens. They don't want to do that shit. The only motherfucker that people felt like could do something like that was Kendrick, which is why Kendrick has always been looked to as the nigga to take out Drake. But man, y'all, man, I don't know, these weird ass niggas who be wanting to dick eat Drake and shit. The shit weird, like how y'all just be like compensating for this man, yo. It's fucking weird. It's like y'all niggas are really becoming feminine around this bitch.
Stay right with you. Drake probably has more than 20 ghostwriters, but Bean is a renowned songwriter who was also
so this
on
nigga
my
Bean
first album. Okay, not to brag, but
and then he proven that also Patrick CC is proven that nigga Bean that he quoted was a ghostwriter. He goes wrong for this nigga.
Is a renowned songwriter.
Get the fuck out of here.
On my first
you can't
album.
make this shit up.
Okay. Not to brag, but Drake uses Beam. Kendrick alleges that Drake needs Beam to make his hits, as Beam wrote Rich Flex and Major Distribution.
Wow.
And Beam also threw me a little song from my album a few years ago.
Wow.
And it's fire. You should listen to it. Kendrick also said, "We ain't gotta get personal. This a friendly faith. You should keep it that way." I wasn't a big fan of this. Like, Kendrick saying that they shouldn't get personal in the diss track, in my opinion, was like kind of breaking the entertainment value a little bit. We all know Drake and Kendrick are not going to be fighting and shooting each other, but like, you don't have to say it. He said, "I know some shit about dudes that
I'm
make
saying you
Gunna
better
wanna
keep it that
look
way
like a
before it
saint."
gets to that,
The
nigga.
public thinks that Gunna snitched on the YSL,
And that's the point that I was bringing up. I think that low key Drake is finna come out to be an informant in the YSL case. I could be wrong. I don't think I am. I don't think I am. And the reason why he did is because that shit that he did with X is coming to bite him on his ass, so you have to do something.
But Kendrick is hinting that he knows some shit about snitching or federal informants.
Y'all heard it here first if it ended up coming out. Like little shit. Like Pete, just Pete.
Gunna snitched
just wait on it.
YSL organization. But Kendrick is hinting that he knows some shit about snitching or federal informants in Drake's life.
Yeah.
He doesn't say it here. And you will notice in this track multiple times Kendrick says that he could say more. Like, if you taking it there, I'm taking it further. Like,
nigga.
This is a 6-minute song. If you have more to say, now would be the time to say it.
But then that's the thing. I heard that it's a 19-minute version of this song out there. So that means it's what, 13 minutes left? What he saying in them 13 minutes? Because that's going to be an ultimate flex that Drake going to respond and then Kendrick just going to drop the other half of a song. He only wrote one song for your ass that killed you. Dropped it out in pieces. You know, part 1 and part 2. Fuck.
Drake continuously compliments Drake while dissing him. I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You gonna make me bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crashed something. Now, there's been a rumor for years that Diddy once slapped Drake.
Yeah.
And Chubbs is Drake's head of security. So Kendrick is like, let's see if Chubbs will do anything to protect you.
Right.
Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it
won't be no threat, nigga.
Complimenting him. Try and cease and desist.
That wasn't no compliment, nigga. You better just keep making me dance, nigga. Don't let Patrick throw y'all off. Don't let Patrick throw y'all off. That nigga ain't being nice. He being petty as fuck. Nigga just keep making me dance and waving my hands, nigga. Oh, that nigga ain't on shit. Make me dance. He making me dance and shit. That nigga ain't no threat. And then you won't see him. That's what he's saying, nigga.
Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back, I like that record. I guess Drake tried to copyright strike or take down like that for
like
some
a
reason,
hoe
or somehow. I'm not really sure if that's true. But Kendrick again compliments Drake and says that he liked his back-to-back record, which was a diss track against Meek Mill. Let your core.
No, that ain't what he's saying. He's saying you a hoe ass nigga because you out here dissing niggas and ain't nobody sitting on cease and desist on you, but you a weirdo. You want to be so hip hop, but you ain't doing shit hip hop for real. Behind the scenes, you weird, bro. How the fuck y'all be feeling this weird ass nigga?
Didn't
man?
tell him where you get your abs
crazy,
from. BBL Drizzy? Okay. Did Drake get fake ab implants?
Yeah,
Was
he
Rick
did.
Ross telling the truth? Drake.
Them niggas ain't
BBL
saying that shit for no
paperwork coming
reason.
Soon. Then throughout the track, Kendrick also made fun of Toronto slang in this sort of mocking way, saying the word crody and said, "You gotta be cheesin', fam." Perhaps Kendrick is trying to ignite the new East Coast versus West Coast beef, but it's Toronto versus
Exactly. Say that, because that's what's pissing me off, because that's what it's seeming like it's starting to turn into. Kendrick ain't say shit about the East Coast. Don't do that shit. Don't do that weird ass shit for this nigga Drake, G. This nigga from Canada. He ain't from here. He ain't one of us, yo. Let's not do that shit. Let's not let him cause strife amongst each other in the black community. That's the point, G. That's why niggas don't like him. He's here to stir up trouble. Like in the riots and shit, how it was people in the riots and shit that was causing mayhem and chaos and shit when motherfuckers was there trying to get their point across. That's what Drake is to the hip hop community. He the people who infiltrate to make the people seem like a bad bunch. Get this nigga the fuck up out of here, man.
Kendrick also said that he hangs out at a popular Toronto Chinese food spot called New Ho King. He also addressed Drake alleging that Kendrick is being extorted by his label. He also had a run of bars calling Drake a deadbeat dad, and that rap is not the only thing Kendrick cares about because he is too busy raising his son. W Father Kendrick. Now there are people in my comments of my last video saying, "Oh, this video aged like milk."
Like
but
what?
I'm sticking to everything that
Motherfucker
I
is
said in
weird.
that video. Overall, Kendrick's angles in this record were not that shocking because nobody can outdo Pusha T and what he
Nah, we
revealed
gonna
to the
see it.
world. All
Nah.
of the angles that
Y'all
Kendrick
ain't gonna. I kid you not. Again, mark my words. I feel like Drake is about to be implemented in the stuff that's going on with Diddy too. Like he the new Diddy, and that Drake be grooming little girls. That Drake went to pedophile islands. That, you know what I'm saying, Drake be doing that shit too. I think that's what Kendrick like. That's why because he already alluded to the pedophile shit. So it's like, what else he got to say to it? He said he could double down on it. What else do he know about that shit? Oh, y'all. That's why I say a lot of the truths that's gonna come out in the next couple months, I can tell is about to be total shockers to a lot of y'all people, because y'all so behind. Y'all don't realize what the fuck going on for real.
We have heard before. We've heard them for years from other people, from people on Twitter, from other rappers. I still think Drake will be seen as the winner to the public because he just played the chess game better. He boosted the expectations and the anticipation for Kendrick to drop an ether level diss track. It makes it seem like we wait.
Anybody, my thing is I've been looking at the polls. People been making different polls on the situation, asking who they feel like won the first round, K-Dot or Drake. Literally, unanimously. I haven't seen one that this nigga didn't win. And overwhelmingly, most of them is literally 75% said that Kendrick murdered this nigga to Drake's 25%. That's on multiple boards. That's on multiple polls. Why are we playing this game? Because we letting some people get on the internet, some weird motherfuckers get on the internet and stir up shit. No, I'm a numbers guy. I look at numbers. Drake shit did how many numbers? He did 9 million in 2 weeks. Kendrick did that in a few hours. This is not the same. This nigga Drake has lost the first round. I don't give a fuck what nobody else is talking about. Look me in my eye. I don't care what nobody else is talking about. Anything else that's being said is some compensation bullshit. He lost. And he's going to lose this entire battle. Why? Because this wicked ass shit these motherfucking people are doing is not finna stand, yo. And y'all can act like y'all don't understand what I'm saying and everything, but that shit is over with.
Waited all this time for something huge and kind of got gypped. Don't get me wrong, Euphoria is definitely a solid diss record.
Oh,
And
yeah, it was cold. I'm bumping that shit, doing when I play the game.
That Euphoria does beat Push-Ups in terms of it being a better diss record. But Push-Ups is more fun to listen to as it's a partial club record, which is why I still think that Kendrick should have went for more of a pop record. But at the end of the day, this beef is just two filthy rich grown men writing poems about each other.
Damn. That's actually facts. That's actually facts, y'all. I wasn't expecting Patrick to hit it on that though, but that's literally what these niggas is doing. This is two grown men writing poems to each other. Mad as hell at each other and shit. Man, but man, I'm trying to tell y'all. I again, if y'all think Drake won that first round, y'all let me know down in the comment section. We can get a poll going ourselves and we can figure out these numbers. But make sure you like up the video and subscribe up and hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever we do drop a video here. And with that being said, I'm KingMarcell and I'm out. Peace.
When the pain grows, anything goes. Devil is a lie, looking for the prize. That's eternal life. And bringing the things in my mind. I'm talking real peace of mind. That's something money.